All right. Well, speaking of Easter, you guys have a good Easter?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. Pat, did you happen to take your kids to the Easter Bunny at the mall? Have you ever done that? I should say.
They do the Easter Bunny at like the field house by our house in the park, and I took them there last year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not real religious, I don't know.
Yeah, but Easter.
What does that
is
have
just
to do with Easter egg hunts and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Candy.
know.
Easter Bunny's not in the Bible, I don't think.
It's a slippery slope.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Candy and it's just an awesome.
They didn't do good though last year.
It's candy and brunch, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Candy and brunch, and
And
bunnies.
zombies.
And then an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you who did go to the mall to see the Easter Bunny is this guy. That is 36-year-old Shirva Sharishna Bera. Or Bera Shiva Krishna.
Donnie Pluto, we call him.
Yeah, dude. What's up with Donnie Pluto? He looks a little bit off, Wes.
Well, he's in a position you never want to be in, which is being escorted out of the courthouse in cuffs and then having a microphone stuffed in your face to ask you why you did it.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Are you a pervert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a pervert, all right. See, he
Perverts
was at
always look down. That's how you can tell. You see that?
Yeah.
You see how he's looking down?
Well, also
Shame.
because it's not a kid with a microphone. He'd be looking up if it was a kid with a microphone.
It's true. Or in his
Right.
case, the Easter Bunny,
Yeah,
because
the Easter
that's
Bunny,
what he's into.
Yeah.
I
He
want
was
to talk
at
to the
these-
littlest correspondent first. Anyone here from Sports Illustrated Kids?
Kids are
hear from
smart. They can do interviews, right? They can do news,
Right
right?
from the local elementary school, trying to get into the biz. Here's a picture of the
he's a
outside. Of the
furry?
mall. Well, he might be. He was at the South Hills Village Mall. Remember, he's a Jersey man in Pittsburgh last Monday, and I'm not sure if he's never seen an Easter Bunny, or maybe he, like Mark said, he is a furry. But when Bera saw the Easter Bunny there taking pics with the kids, which looks like this inside the mall, pretty strange.
See, the Easter Bunny's creepy, though. Look at that. Like,
Very creepy.
Yeah.
kids always crying with the Easter Bunny because the Easter Bunny.
Oh yeah, I pulled up some great
Yeah.
crying pictures of kids crying with the Easter Bunny.
Look at
'cause
that
they're
Easter Bunny. That's evil.
They're terrifying. Yeah, some of them are just terrifying.
Yeah. Well, Easter bunnies, they're not pro. Like, you're not supposed to speak when you're a mascot. Some of them talk. It's
Is
just
Easter Bunny
it's
supposed to
amateur.
talk?
You're
No.
never ever supposed
Right.
to speak if you're in a mascot head. Ever.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you think the Easter Bunnies must make less than Santas, who are pros, right?
Oh,
Santa's pros.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the last option.
It's like, do you know how like guys in the NFL in the 1950s used to have like they had off-season jobs? It's like what the
Right.
Easter Bunny is for Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when he saw the Easter Bunny there taking pics with kids, he lost his mind. Unfortunately for the person inside, but also I guess good for the kids. The person inside the suit was a small woman who certainly didn't expect what was about to happen to her at the hands of Bear's curiosity and poor decisions.
Wait. Is this guy a union guy and he showed up because there was a woman in the suit?
I don't know. Now, I got a question for you. I always assumed the Easter Bunny was a dude. What about you guys?
Oh, I
Yeah,
think the
gay
Easter
guy.
Bunny has a cock.
Easter Bunny has a cock,
A
right?
gay
Yeah.
little Easter cock.
Right.
Yeah.
Peter Cottontail, right?
Right.
Yeah. But the character
Cock and tail, yeah.
is actually rooted in the Germanic goddess Oestre, representing
Right.
spring,
So we're sexy.
spring, fertility, and femininity. And here's a picture of depicting her, and she's very feminine. She's very feminine.
Yeah, but then we said patriarchy rules here, sister. Get the fuck out. We're making this about a dude, Jesus, and the Easter Bunny. Two dudes.
Right. Yeah.
2 dudes, 2 pounds.
Two buddies.
There's only one God. There's no goddesses.
And look, and we're going to start a union, and God forbid any ladies try to be Easter bunnies. We're going to send perverts to the malls.
Yeah.
Well, Bera needed to know. Bera wasn't sure if the Easter Bunny was a male or female, and he decided he was going to find out. And here's what he did.
In
Here's
public,
the
he
local.
decided this.
He decided. Here's the local news clip.
Man is accused of assaulting a woman dressed as the Easter Bunny. Channel 11's Gabriella DeLuca is at the mall in a story that you will
not
only
funny.
see on Channel 11.
Mall security showed police
the one
surveillance video that is pointed directly at the Easter Bunny display. And in that video, according to police, you can see the man sexually assault the person who is inside the costume.
Jeez.
Oh, damn.
I say they keep him in jail. That's not okay.
That's what everyone we spoke with today had to say about
We
Shiva
have a
Krishna
criminal
Bera,
justice system.
the man accused of sexually assaulting a woman who was dressed as the Easter Bunny at South Hills Village Mall.
This is horrible. I can't believe this would happen at our local mall. And I mean, it's the Easter Bunny, all kinds of kids. I mean, that's just weird.
Police say the woman dressed as the bunny told them Barra was at first asking her questions. Then he sexually assaulted her by grabbing her chest and body.
I feel awful that she has had to go through this. It's really traumatizing, and I would really consider going back to work.
The Easter Bunny's assistant, according to police, witnessed the assault and told police Barra asked her if the person inside the costume was a boy or a girl. Police say surveillance video showed Barra touching the costume's head several times, then the bunny's chest area.
I just think that's kind of crazy. I mean, kids shop at this mall all the time. Kids go to see the Easter Bunny all the time. That's definitely not okay. That's not something that should be happening at this mall.
Investigators eventually found Barra sleeping inside of the nearby movie theater, and when police were arresting him, he allegedly said, "It's a doll, right? By mistake, my hand touched her if it's a lady." When officers interviewed Barra, they said he told them he was just trying to take a photo with the Easter Bunny. But then they say he made inappropriate comments about the victim's chest.
All kinds of people would have seen this. If I would have been there with my son,
You got Easter titties, baby.
It's just a busty doll, right?
We would have got out in line and had to leave.
Come on, God.
She's like, we would have, yeah. You think you would have left if you saw the Easter Bunny getting assaulted? Grope.
It's just a Lola Bunny doll. Huh?
You can't molest a doll. I've tried.
Yeah. So as you heard,
Big hot doll, huh?
Yeah, it's just a big hot doll. She's a doll, right?
yeah, he found out. The woman did in fact have titties underneath that suit, and then he went to take
kind of a doll too, huh?
take a snooze.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a doll, lightly.
Yeah. Now that happened.
I know how you're horned up. You can tell you're horned up.
Those ladies.
Look at that news lady.
That news lady's a bit of a doll, huh?
Yeah. Now that happened last week, and Barra made his appearance in court a few days ago. And here's the little
He
tell you
sounds
about.
like he's literally insane, Wes.
Yeah, he's insane. Yeah. And here's what the defense is going on. Here's the rest of the news clip.
This is exclusive video now at 6, showing the man accused of assaulting someone dressed as the Easter Bunny after he faced a judge for the very first time.
The case against a man who's accused of sexually assaulting a woman dressed in an Easter Bunny costume at the mall is going to trial. Today, we heard from that woman as she took the witness stand. She told the judge that she was paralyzed in fear. Did you mean to sexually assault that Easter Bunny? Shiva Krishna Barra didn't want to answer our questions as he walked out of his preliminary hearing today at the magistrate in Bethel Park. Earlier, he was in court listening to a woman tearfully describe the experience she had when police say he groped her. Security video from the mall was played in court where you can see a man grab the Easter Bunny's chest. Barra's public defender said he was just trying to grab the bunny's bow tie, but the victim said he was touching and grabbing her chest. When the defense attorney pressed her on why she didn't try to stop him, the victim said that she didn't want to break character. A court date has not yet been scheduled. When it is, we'll be sure to pass that along.
Yeah. So he's trying to. The defense is all about the bow tie, and she didn't want to tell him
Couldn't
stop.
hear him respond because they didn't let him. Like, obviously he's insane. Like, so his.
Yeah, he's been advised.
I hear
not
him
to say
muttering
fuck.
to himself.
He might start talking about her tits again, like he did to the cops when they arrested him. So just like, don't open your mouth, Sharita.
He was asleep in the movie theater. You know, he's a nutbag.
Yeah, so. she's a Stanislavski disciple. She's method. Okay.
Yeah, she's good.
You talking about the news reporter?
No, let's talk about the Easter Bunny.
She's like Daniel Day-Lewis from There Will Be Blood method.
Yeah. Dude, by the way, Daniel Day-Lewis, I mean, no one does it like him, period.
He's the best actor of all time, but he's also he's a nut too. Don't get him around.
He's easy on the eyes too.
Well, he was back in the Mohican days. He's a little bit more gaunt.
So anyway, we'll keep you updated. No court date yet, but
Yeah, was that a like a magistrate hearing that they had the woman come in? That's weird. That happened that fast. That the victim was in court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't even give her a day to rest. She's got to go to court the next day. Well, this
happened like.
Do they do Easter Bunny things like for a month?
It's
though,
the busy season. Yeah.
This didn't happen on Easter Sunday.
It didn't happen on Easter Sunday. It was like two Sundays ago.
No, it's like Santa Claus. You can go visit them all the way up to Christmas. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but the Easter Bunny doesn't come out as early. When does the Easter Bunny come out at the mall?
Probably a week before Easter, 2 weeks before Easter.
2 weeks before, probably.
Too fast. Okay.